Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Yan. I like to listen to comebacks or songs for the first time with you all, and then I like to comment about it afterwards. I usually don't have a lot of facial expressions because it's my first time and I'm trying to scan and digest and figure out what's going on in the MV, but then afterwards I listen to it more on my own and, start liking it, so just letting you know. Today we're listening to a comeback group called AESPA, and I'm losing track. Some million views already, which is a lot, and I heard, or I shouldn't say I've heard, I've just seen pictures of them and people are, really appreciating it, but I try not to watch or read much about the comebacks until I enjoy it with you all now, so I usually do afterwards, I should say, so I don't get too influenced on what other people think, but I heard lots of good things, and I also heard some parts, could be better, but hey, you know what, we all have different opinions. I'm just going to enjoy it right now with you all. The name of the song is called Savage, so it seems pretty fierce, seems like, not to mess with them. I wonder if their AIs will be more present this time around, but yeah, I'm going to see how savage this song will be, so let's check it out right now. Oh no. I know it's all CG and I know it's all fake, but this is the black mamba or this huge snake crawly thing. Not a fan of reptiles. I'm sorry. I know some of you love it out there, but it's definitely not my thing. I hope we don't see too much of it or too close, but we see one of the members. I know there are 4 members, but I don't really know who is who yet. I can recognize their faces, but I'm really bad at linking faces with names, so surely, sooner or later I will get it. But it seems ideally in a CG area, but seems kind of in a murky area. There's some parts that are kind of virtual VI-like, right? Not real, and we're super tiny. The grass is even taller than her, so yeah. I see lots of snakes, or is this one huge snake? I guess we'll find out now. AESPA's Savage.
Oh my gosh, don't you know I'm a savage? I'm a killer, 널 깨라. 아직도 가리고 환각을 펼치 no fella. We holla, 두렵지 않아 no 희투하라. 날 믿어 너리 fake on me. 좀비가 안 된 무대로 뭘 하나 fake on me. 다 everybody 막 같은 me. 숙취를 느끼게 멘탈을 흔들어 놔. 싸늘한 관점 무너져 I 하나는 못 참아 say no. 두고 봐 난 좀 savage. 너의 dirty한 play 너는 두고 볼 수 없어. 나를 무너뜨리고 싶은 내 환각들이 점점 너를 구축할 이유가 돼. I'm a savage 널 부셔게 해줄게. Oh, I'm a savage 널 짓밟아줄게. Oh, get me now, get me now. 지금 나를 잡아 아니 난 더 savage. Get me now, get me now. 이제 내가 너를 잡아 now. I'm a savage. Give me now, give me now. 너의 말이 보여 네 약점 알고리즘. Give me now, give me now. 난 아이싱 그 방에 말고 꺼져 savage. Everybody look at me. 익숙하잖니. 양보해 참여야만 돼 어른스럽게. I'm locked up in the glass. 난 널 잊고 싶은데 너무 끔찍하게 돼. 그런 환각들의 날이 가던 와. I'm going 광야로 게이밍. 물리쳐오면 이 간질 MI로부터 멀어지게 만드는 회심찬 내 trick. We gon' 광야로 게이밍. 배워버려 내 빛을 꺼. 데미지를 내게 인정사정 풀 것 없는 punch. 그거 봐 난 좀 savage. 너의 재선역을 막아 흐트러 놔 빼놔. 하지 마라 여긴 바로 광야. 너의 시공간은 내 뜻대로 make it break it. I'm a savage 널 부셔게 해줄게. Oh, I'm a savage 널 짓밟아줄게. Oh, get me now, get me now. 지금 나를 잡아 아니 난 더 savage. Get me now, get me now. 이제 내가 너를 잡아 now. I'm savage. Give me 지금 너를 잡아 안면 너 Give me now, give me now 이제 내가 너를 잡아 now I'm a savage Give me now, give me now 너의 말이 허연 네 약점 알고 있거든 Give me now, give me now 나의 생각방에 말고 꺼져 savage What?
There were lots of fun things to see, first of all, and I love the makeup, the styling, and choreography, and there were just lots of things that I will definitely touch upon when we go back to the beginning. But the song itself, I'll go back to the beginning first. So, I don't know. There are lots of things I like about this MV, but this is my opinion, my thoughts. For those who haven't heard me say this before, just because I'm not a huge fan of one song doesn't mean I ignore or, dislike a group. I always come back and listen to their comebacks because maybe the next song is extra catchy, or if this is like their title song, but they have, other tracks, maybe I like those tracks more than this title song. So I'm going to show my opinion, and I hope you respect that, and I respect your thoughts too. And so I thought this style is very SM Entertainment-like. When I started listening to it, it gave me kind of NCT, the older EXO songs, just a lot of rapping, first of all, which is not a problem, but it was very hard to follow along. Like, if I want to go to sing, like karaoke or something, and pick the song, I would really have a hard time singing or rapping to those parts. Maybe I don't rap, so maybe those who are more familiar with rapping might catch it and follow this type of beat and tone a little more easily than myself, but it was very hard to grasp, especially listening to it for the first time. There were some parts though where there was a little more melody to it, and that I'm sure those parts were a little easier for me to follow along if I listened to it a few more times. But that's what I noticed, and I just want to share out. Maybe I do prefer maybe some of their older songs or the other songs that they had, whereas this was really hard to see where it's going at. I guess I'm someone who likes to know what will happen melody-wise, but there's a lot of songs, not just AESPA, but some other groups where I commented I didn't know where it was trying to take me, melody-wise, song-wise, and so that feeling is still very new to me, very fresh for me. So maybe the more I listen, the more I will retain the beats, the notes, and the rapping parts. So, anyways, the MV though was insane. I feel I guess it's a bigger entertainment, right? They can produce, more higher quality MVs, but there's always this mamba, and they aren't afraid of it. In fact, they're probably friends with it. And then we see them, from time to time we see them interacting with their AIs, and then later on dancing with their AIs, but I will go into that a little later, because in the beginning we see them in kind of video game glitchy, right, AI virtual vibe, and in a very dark world later on. I thought this outfit was very unique. I don't know how comfortable it is, or maybe it just looks like it's just part of the pants, but it reminds me of Kingdom Hearts logo for some reason, like that heart that they had. It had that blue and that pattern going on, but we see this member in various places and slightly glitching. And we also are here for a lot of times, especially when dancing. Very powerful. There's not a lot of repetition. Sometimes in choruses they repeat the same moves. They did that first, but then I think the second chorus they did other moves, And so it's a nice challenge because there are so many different things you have to remember. And I wish I saw a little bit more, maybe music shows and fan cams, but I think this choreo is pretty cool and powerful and fierce, like their title, Savage. And we see them in different angles as well. They all look great with their hairstyles, makeup, and they just look really, really cool. And I think this song is I'm not sure what the song is about. Kind of like Don't Mess With Us, haters are gonna hate, but I don't care kind of a vibe. I have to check the translations, but if I'm correct, yay. Why did I say a dark world or in like a very dark universe that they're in? It's because of all these like weird, dusty monsters and then that huge eyeball. And it's just, they're in a different world for sure. Multiple worlds, perhaps. This seems like they're on a disk or hard drive. I don't know a lot about computers, but this looks like a chip of some sort. So it looks like they're teleporting to different parts of maybe the online universe, and this has a slight like Sailor Moon feel. And I know I'm switching subjects already, but all of their nail polish, like, man, those are fine and detailed. Don't know if I want them because I feel like I always like stroke my hair and I'll be like, but it's just so unique. And hers as well. I mean, for MVs, yes, I would definitely want some, but throughout the day, maybe not. This logo also reminds me of Final Fantasy with Tidus and Yuna. So just a lot of fun things. Maybe they're getting inspired by those games because it looks like they are playing a game too. Like they're shooting bad characters and people and monsters, I should say. And we also see them with different contact lenses, different colors, so it seems like they're not your typical human beings, which we know there's more to it. But I love the contact lenses, love the hairdo for everyone, and outfits just looked really good. And I don't know, good job stylists, and good job for making AESPA so pretty. Like I don't think I can pull it off, but I would love to see them dance in these outfits too for their showcases and, music shows too. And so we then see the AIs pop up and they are dancing along with the girls, and it seems like they're comfortable, they're familiar with each other. But then there's this gal right here. Like, who is she? Is she like the creator of this galaxy? Because she seems to have the power to teleport AESPA. And when AESPA saw her, they were smiling and happy. So I feel like it's something they know of or about. It's not like a stranger danger kind of a vibe. And then we see them in anime form or cartoon, which was super cute. Have you watched the Winx? Is it what it's called? Like fairies? This gave me the Winx vibe, and I was like, oh, yay, because of the wings too, and they all turn into cartoons, but then back into this dark world with that huge eyeball up there. So I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Like, they're trying to be different levels in the game, different worlds. We have lots of snakes and that eyeball, which they shot later on, and the outfits got a lot darker in the setting too. Their faces are like, don't mess with us, right? We're gonna, break you apart and shatter you into pieces. And even though there was a lot of rapping, there were some really high notes up there. And I know that AESPA is really good at rapping, and I also really appreciate their vocals too. I think this was fairly distributed for 4 members, and so it was nice to see and hear them. And yeah, I'm just amazed with their talents, and I hope they stay healthy so that their vocals and voice will, be good, and also physically, because the movement, sometimes they're on the floor with their knees, and I was like, ouch, but they're doing it, and so I hope that they're healthy too. And I noticed that this reminds me of like the Matrix here, like those codes and all that. So a lot of like inspiration and ideas from other games or other like computer related virtual world themes. And so after they defeated the eyeball, it seems like this huge wave of goo comes, and then we see this intense logo. I've seen their trailer pictures, or what do you call it, comeback pictures, where they all have this unique like crown thing on their faces. I don't know what they're called. They looked really cool. I wish they're real. Are they real? Like, can they put it on one day for like a concert or something like that? I would love to see it in person. It looks super cool. But yeah, tell me what you thought about the song, AESPA, and Savage, and if there are other songs that I missed out by them, please let me know. I love to check them out. Like I said, this melody is something that I'm adjusting to, so maybe listening to a few more times will help me feel more comfortable in this style of song. But I really enjoyed all that they had for us, and yeah, continue to support them. Thank you so much, and I will see you another time. Maybe no black mambas next time. Thank you.